Hi, this is Sean Michael Wilson with What's Going On. Today I have on the show Gerron Levi. How are you doing today?
All right, doing well.
And you'll be expressing your opinion about question 7 that will appear on this 2012 ballot.
I want to urge all the residents in Prince George's County and elsewhere to vote no on question 7. Question 7 would place a 24-hour adult-only casino in the middle of really one of our finest communities in Prince George's County. And I'm very concerned about the social costs, the cost on families, the cost to the community of hosting that type of facility. Back in 2004, the Prince George's Business Roundtable did a study of what hosting 3,000 plus slot machines would do in the county, and they estimated that it would cost us between 132 million and 376 million dollars here locally on the ground. And I'm concerned about that. So the impact on our community of hosting a casino, there's more than enough reasons. I've outlined 10 reasons why it's a bad idea. You can find those 10 reasons at the change.org website. Just put in stop slots. Our local petition will pop up, and it outlines 10 reasons why it's a bad idea. But then when you go to the details of this particular law that was passed by Annapolis, it also is a bad deal. It's a bad deal for our community. The law itself. Just 3 months after they raised taxes on regular Marylanders in the state, they came back and cut over $500 million worth of tax breaks for millionaire casino owners in the state. So there is a dollar of new education money in the bill. So I am concerned about the particulars of the deal that was struck in Annapolis as well. So for both of those issues, both of those reasons, I urge people to vote no.
And as you already know, by you being a former legislator, a delegate inside the House of Delegates in Maryland, how do you feel about the governor or the governor calling for a special session after the state already passed the Maryland Doomsday Budget earlier this year, which cut over $30 million in education? And how do you feel about the governor's calling for a special session just to bring about casino to Prince George's County, but not fixing the education system
Well,
budget?
I think everything that happened this year in Annapolis really was regrettable. First of all, the issue of gambling and this casino issue hijacked the legislative business in Annapolis. And as a result, they held two special sessions, really at our expense. We budget 90 days a year for the lawmakers to do the business of the state, and this one issue hijacked the rest of the business in the state, and I think it was very regrettable. I think they did a disservice, really, to Prince George's, but to the residents of the state by spending so much time and so many resources on what I consider a predatory industry that is going to transform Prince George's County.
So how do you feel about Mel Franklin and his views about bringing the slots here to Prince George's County?
I think that, again, I feel the same way about all of our elected officials who ran on a platform of being opposed to slots and now have embraced them. I think it's regrettable. I think a number of things have been promised, and they're going to be disappointed, but with what they get if we should approve a casino, and not only disappointed with what we get, but also disappointed in the social outcomes, the rest of the things that people are not talking about that we're going to get. I'll just say this. When I was in the legislature in 2007, they estimated that in fiscal year 2012, we would be in the range of $440 million from the slots program. That's how much the states was going to get. I will tell you that as of June 30th, the state had spent out $267 million. only taking in $200 million. So the state was in the red $67 million. We're in the red on this program as of June 30th, when we were supposed to be in the black by $440 million. So I think it's been a disappointment to date, and it's going to be only more of a disappointment.
So what do you plan to do in the future to reach out to the people to inform them about this bill?
You know, since this whole debate started back in October, you know, I've been sending out emails, I've been talking to small groups, and I really do believe we have grown some of the opposition on the ground. I think wherever they're making the case that hosting a casino is like any other business, I think we've got to remind people of the cost of this. And they talk about the jobs and all of that. And I have to say, you know, I look at these jobs at Maryland Live. You know, a third to a half of them are part-time jobs. They're GED jobs. They're high school diploma jobs. And make no mistake about it, there is honor in all work, okay? But we are going to invite into our community, as our largest private employer, a high school diploma, GED job employer that Forbes magazine says offers gaming jobs are some of the among the 25 worst paying jobs in America. Okay? So if people don't think that's going to have a transformative impact on our community, they're mistaken.
Well, thank you. Thank you for watching What's Going On with Sean Michael Wilson. Today we had Gerron Levi on the show. Have a nice day.
Okay.